Hey, I bought a lot of plushies. I spent a very, very large amount of money on this, and I'll be honest, it was worth it. I'm going to review all the plushies that I have at my disposal today. As you can see, I got at least 6 of them. I don't have the following. I don't have Zetterburn, I don't have Clarin, I don't have Reno, I don't have Maple, and I don't have Crag. So everything that I currently have was either bought off of eBay or was bought off of Symbiote Studios, the actual website that you can purchase these on. I'm gonna go one by one and just get a shot of that cat. Get a shot of that cat. That cat's trying to get into the closet. Alright. Let's see. All of these plushies are currently available, or at least the majority of them are available on Symbiote Studio, like Forsburn here. But we're going to go through and review each individual one individually. The first plushie I'm going to be reviewing is this one, Forsburn, the one that I put down earlier. So, you don't know anything about Rivals, right, Hunter?
I know nothing.
What do you think when you see this guy?
Looks like quite the being, to say the least.
That's true. It's important to note that all of these plushies come with a little tag that says it's from Rivals of Aether. They come with an enamel pin that I have yet to take out of the plastic because I think it looks nice. And one of these golden cards. Which one is Forsburn's? Oh, there it is. One of these golden cards, which have a cool little graphic on the front and then the skin coat on the back. All of the other ones I think are at least somewhat proportional. Forsburn's head is almost as big as half of Orcane. Like, that is not how it looks in game at all. And I don't really like plushies of humanoid characters like Forsburn here. So I'm not really a fan. I think this is the worst plushie. Yeah. Right there. This is not a rating. This is just I'm putting them up here because I don't have room. Orcane, on the other hand, is fucking adorable. This is one of the plushies that I had to buy off of eBay because by the time I had money to spend, this was sold out. This was like 2016 or something like that, probably later, don't know. But Orcane, lovable guy. Wouldn't you agree, Hunter?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you like this plushie or Forsburn better?
Definitely that one.
It's just, you can hug it, you can squeeze it, you can throw it, and you can treat it well. So, this is Eliana, okay? She comes with a little detachable headpiece. It's green. It's supposed to go on this way. You put it over her head. That's how she looks in game. She also comes with this, a giant ass mech. Which, the mech is really cool. I really like how the mech feels and looks as a plushie. It looks pretty cool. If you want to hold on to any of these, Hunter, just let me know. It's nice, isn't it?
That is very nice.
Now, you could put your whole hand into the cockpit, which is pretty fitting because that's where Eliana's going, the cockpit. Now, when I first got this plushie, it took me like an hour to get her in the first time. And I think I've developed the strategy where you just fucking twist. That's kind of in. That's in enough. Obviously, it's supposed to look something like this, but that's just how I look on most days. I like this plushie a lot. It's the first time I've ever seen a 2-in-1 plushie in the form of like a mech. So it's really cool that you can take them out or just put them back in. Although it is kind of hard to put it back in. What I wish they would have done is they would have hollowed out the base a little bit more. That way, the top of it's still like thick and hard to get out of, but it's a lot easier to push it in once it's already in. Or maybe I'm missing something about it. But yeah, I like Eliana. How do you feel about this one?
I think it's pretty cool. Actually, seeing the way that it goes in and comes apart, it's actually very unique.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Eliana is a terrorist. I kind of got her in there. Alright, there you go. Alright, which one do you want next, Hunter?
Ooh, which one do I want next?
You can go ahead and pick.
That one.
You want this one?
I like this little guy.
Oh, this is my favorite plushie. Actually, my second favorite plushie. So this is Aether. This is another one of the plushies that were like pretty early on released. I don't think it was the first one because Aether wasn't a part of the base cast. Aether was an add-on of the roster. But I'm actually a really big fan of it. I think he looks just silly enough to be like that perfect plushie. And he's very, very like huggable as opposed to like that guy. Fuck that guy. I like Aether a lot. I think, I mean, it's just a pretty basic plushie. It's exactly what I expect when I buy an Aether plushie. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I bought this on eBay. Yeah. I don't know. So this is Fleet. Alright, Hunter? Fleet.
Fleet.
This is a Fox thing. She has a different tag than the rest of them. This one being a Dungeons of Aether tag, because she is not a part of the base game of Rivals of Aether. Alright?
Okay.
So she's part of a spin-off from Dungeons of Aether, which is a roguelike. She comes with a bow and her pretty little eyes. And that's... I don't like it. You can't actually have her hold the bow, at least from what I can tell. Because this is how that goes. Right? Maybe I could like finagle it down here. Also, there's a keychain. No, that's supposed to be a belt. I don't like Fleet. I'm not a fan. This is one of the 2 plushies that you could buy that will give you a buddy instead of a golden skin code in Rivals. And I think it would be pretty cool if it gave you something in Dungeons of Aether as well. Although I don't know because I haven't played that game. How do you feel about Fleet?
Well, seeing how you can't actually, I guess, equip the bow in a good manner definitely loses points for me.
I think I got it.
Oh.
It's kind of.
Never mind, it's going back up now.
I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool.
I do too.
I'm still not a fan. I think, like I said, I'm not really a fan of the humanoid plushies. I just don't think they look that good. But what you gonna do, brother? Right there. That's fine. It's a rental. This is Sandbert. This is not an actual character in canon. This character was an April Fool's joke. Like, literally, an April Fool's character. Sandbert was made in 24 hours on a dare, and now there's a plushie of him. Probably also made in 24 hours. It's honestly, like, it's top 3 plushies for me when it comes to Rivals of Aether, because you can play it like an accordion. You know, you can hit people with it. It's always frowning at you, so, like, it'll be right here, right? It'll be right there. And I'll be over here gaming. And I'll lose, like, a close fucking... Is my hair okay? Shit.
You look great. You look wonderful.
So I'll lose, like, a close, like, you know, set on Rivals of Aether ranked. And then I look behind me, and it's like, oh, son of a bitch, he's disappointed in me. He could have been happy, but he's not. And that's pretty much what sums up how I feel about Sandbert. He's always disappointed. He's like a disapproving father. It doesn't matter what you do, you're never going to be on his good side. That's how I feel about Sandbert. Nice plushie, though. This is Raster. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. This is Raster. Say hi to Raster.
Hi, Raster.
Hello. I don't know how to feel about this. You can put goggles on him. So they look like this. With his goggles on. Which is, I mean, that brings it up for me. I'm a fan of the goggles. Yeah, I don't like Raster in-game. I don't like Raster out-of-game. This is kind of just like a nothing plushie. It doesn't evoke any strong, like, emotional reaction from me. Either or. so I guess that's a positive. I'm guessing I could take the scarf off if I wanted to, but as we saw with me like taking care of Eliana, I don't really think I want to be able to put it back together. So we're not going to do that. This is Absa. Her head is gigantic. If I didn't tell you it was a her, you would probably think it was a guy because of this.
Looks like a little goatee.
Yeah, which makes sense because Absa's a goat. This is like another one that I don't really feel strongly about one way or the other. I think there are better plushies, and I think there are definitely worse plushies. I think she's just middle of the pack. I know her head's like bigger than her body, but at least it's not like Florsburn in there. Fuck that guy. Hate that guy. So, ta-da! Cat, you can have Absa. That's yours. Such a cute cat. Okay, the last one I have is my favorite. This is Solanos. If you're gonna buy any plushie from the Rivals of Aether store, buy this one. This one is fucking baller. It is an adorable dog. It is exactly, when you think of a plushie, this is what you think of. It has a cool little design on the back that's more firm than the rest of it. It's so awesome, and I don't know how else to put this into words and articulate it, but I am a big fan of Solanos. I am a big fan of Solanos, and honestly, buying this plushie has made me more of a fan of Solanos in the game. That is how much I like this plushie. You give him a big old hug, just like all the other good ones, and I'm a fan. And it looks like the cat didn't really like Ab so much. So that should tell you everything you need to know. So, that's it. That's all the plushies I currently have. Except... Booyah! So this is the Symbiote, this is the packaging Symbiote Studios comes in. And I open it up because I actually have a super special rival in here. I thought I would need my key for that, I do not. Booyah! Booyah! Shovel Knight. So, all of Symbiote Studios kind of has like a cool little graphic on it. Unfortunately, I don't still have the Rivals of Aether ones. I threw them all out because I meant to make this video months ago, and I never got around to it. But they all come with this little a sticker that I haven't used because I don't really like stickers, and a cute little card. That's actually a comic. Just zoom in on that real quick. Make sure you get all of it. The comic's adorable. It's nothing special though. Bam. There's another cat. We don't need this anymore. Alright. So Shovel Knight. This is Shovel Knight. He has a shovel. Although from the looks of it, he probably cannot hold it. Unless there's like magnet. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say there's not a magnet. There is definitely a magnet. What the fuck? Oh, it's there. Alright, he can hold it. There are magnets in this, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so there are magnets to like hold it. So it'll look like that, which isn't bad. Although, obviously, you can't, like, shake it, otherwise it falls off. I like Shovel Knight. I think he looks like he doesn't have a chin. So, take that for how you will. This is the graphic it comes with. An advertisement for Treasure Trove. I think that's just the basic game. I don't know. But that's that. Now, like I said, all the plushies come with cards and enamel pins. So this is the card and the enamel pin. All of the cards come with They all come with these like yellow envelopes, which I don't think is a stylistic choice. I think it's just a choice. And they'll come with this. I haven't seen this yet. You get to see this before me. So that looks pretty cool, but that's the code on the back. I'll show you how to activate it in a second. And there's nothing else in here. So that's fine. The enamel pin is right there. I'm actually a really big fan of that enamel pin. I haven't shown these enamel pins off yet, but we're not here. Come over here. So this is Eliana's. They're going to have some cat hair on them. Absas. Fleet. My favorite, Sandbert. I really like that enamel pin. Raster. Fuck that guy. Sylvanos. And then the golden cards are, since I already showed you Forest Burn, I won't show you that. So we have Fleet. We have Golden Sandbert Jr. I don't know how well you can see this. We have Golden Eliana. We have Golden Absa. Golden Sylvanas. And Golden Raster. Now, with Shovel Knight, we take a look over here. This is Steam. It's games. Activate a product on Steam. And then the code that we have on the back of the card here is what we have to activate or put in. So, there it is. Successfully activated Golden Shovel Knight. And if we hit up Rivals of Aether, bam, bam. Shovel Knight now has a golden skin. And also a special taunt, but we're gonna find out real quick how to activate that. Well, that's cool. So normally it's the regular merchant from Shovel Knight, but now it's the king cards. And the golden plate that lets you... Okay, that's funny. So that's it. There's no real special taunt, I don't think. But that's it. That's the pretty much everything I have to say about the plushie review. Plus the bonus part, right here. Merry Christmas! This was recorded like 6 months ago, the original part of the section. Basically, I had the video edited, the plushie review part 1 edited, and then the Olympia plushie came out. And you can't have a plushie review without every available plushie. I mean, am I right or am I right? So, this is part 2, recorded like 6 months after the original part was. A bit of an exaggeration, but not really. Unfortunately, our cameraman Hunter has been replaced with our cameraman Todd. He's a little bit camera shy, though. Most likely because he's wanted in 37 states. Not limited to, but following this one's. So that's a lot of states, but regardless, that's him. Say hi, Todd. Thanks, Todd. Now, move a little bit closer, big guy. Let's get all over me. These are our 3 new contestants on the plushie review. On the plushie review show right here. Now, Todd, out of these 3, one of these is the main character. Which one do you think it is? You can just point, 'cause I know you don't want to talk. Which one? This one? Shake the camera, yes. Okay, yeah. You probably... Okay, what about this one? This one? This is not the main character. Which one? Which one's the main character? This one? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the main character, clearly. Not the one... Okay. This would be an adequate guess, and it's what I was expecting you to answer like originally. Come on, look at that shit. This is Claren. I bought this off of eBay. Normally she comes with a sword, but it did not come with a sword off of eBay, which is awesome. She comes with a visor, showing her beautiful red eyes. Yeah, I mean, I like the cape. I'm a fan. Look, there's a tail and stuff. There's not really a whole lot to it. I'm sure it would be like 10 times better if I had the sword, but I don't think anybody's willing to sell the sword on eBay and just the sword. So, that's Claren. Ta-da. Right up there. This is Zedaburn. He has these little like talon things that are all crooked. This is also something I bought off of eBay since they don't sell Zedaburn anymore. His palms are like patches, which is, I think, is interesting. Because it's the same like texture as his eyes, but not his nose. I think that's interesting. He has this little like, he kind of looks like a Litleo, right? Kind of, from that angle. Maybe a Pyroar. It's hard to say. But that's what he looks like. This is the main character. I think they could have done this plushie better, but I've also never liked Zedaburn to begin with. Yeah. And the moment you've all been waiting for, the newest plushie on the block is Olympia. This is like the most rat-like tail I have ever seen. It looks like a literal piece of shrimp, which is incredible. So Todd, since you don't know anything about Rivals, this is like the Goku of the game. She just wants to fight for the sake of fight. Can I take her gauntlets off? No, okay, I thought I could. You could put your hands, like, you can't really see it that well, but there's these, like, gauntlet things. You could put your finger in it, but you can't take it off, which is disappointing, but unsurprising. She's kind of just Ryu, like, from Smash and Street Fighter. I don't like the way you're looking at me. No wonder you're wanted in 37 states. But this is Olympia. I would like her better if she smiled instead of frowning. Nobody wants a plushie that frowns at them. It's like, the purpose of a plushie is like, oh man, I'm feeling sad, so I hug it. Or, oh man, I want something to hug, so I hug it. I don't want to hug something that's frowning. So, it goes up there. That's it. I only had the 3 plushies. I'm missing like the Reno, Maple, and Crag one. And none of them are available. So, say la vie. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. This section was recorded like 3 months after the section. So, after the previous section. So, jazz hands.